When we do a language sample analysis, one of the pieces that we want to look at is the grammatical components that children use. Let's take a look at how we can use the EvaluaBox language sampling tool to do that. Now I'm going to take a look at the grammar and language that is used in the sample. So we're going to start with nouns. Did she use nouns? Absolutely. There were a variety of those. Does she use pronouns? Let's run through. Here's one, he. There's a subject pronoun, they. There's another subject pronoun. So we're definitely using pronouns. And then verbs, we have a number of verbs that she's using. He went to sleep, get out, woke up. So yes, we're using verbs. Now, what about adjectives and adverbs? The little boy, there's an adjective. Put on his boots. The little boy, we have that one again, little boy. Aside from that one adjective, I do not see the use of many adjectives. So we'll click that, but we'll note in our report that it was minimal. All right, we're going to save that piece and move on to morphology. The child does use plurals, boots, right here. She uses articles, right? We have both a pet and we have the jar. So we have definite and indefinite articles. We have subject-verb agreement is one of the things that I noticed in here. We see a lot of errors in. Sometimes we have it correct, like here an owl came out. That's correct. He scream. I'm gonna say, let's say we won't check that one just because we know that there are quite a few where she did not do that correctly. In terms of regular and irregular verbs, we definitely have the irregular verbs. We have the owl came out. So she is using irregular verbs. In terms of appropriate tense, he fell in the water. He was all wet. So mostly we have correct tense. So let's save that and move to syntax. We have simple sentences. Absolutely. The boy went to sleep in the bed and the frog just get out of the jar. We could call that a compound sentence. What about complex sentences? Do we see any of those? He screamed out in the windows. They hopped down from the windows. The boy screamed. The boy was searching. The bees follow him. The little boy searched in the tree. The owl came out. What we're seeing here is simple sentence after simple sentence. Okay, so we are not seeing complex sentences, and we have some complete sentences. For the most part, they are complete simple sentences. So we'll save those, and then we're going to move on to the social pragmatic piece. The child told a story appropriate for the audience. The child provided an appropriate amount of information for the listener and stayed on topic. And I would argue that yes, all of those things were true. That's it for the grammar and language element.